In this video, we are solving problems that involve the sine rule, the cosine rule, and the area of a triangle. The first question here, we're given all three sides of the triangle, and we need to find all three angles. So when we know three sides, and we want to find an angle, we're using the cosine rule. So if I wanted to find x, I'll use the cosine rule, but the rearranged version for angles. So cos A equals b squared plus c squared minus a squared over 2bc. And if our x is our big A, that means the 15 opposite it is little a, and the other two sides are b and c. So that would say cos x equals 14 squared plus 20 squared minus 15 squared over 2 times 14 times 20. And we can just type that into the calculator. And we get cos x is 0.6625. So if we shift cos answer, we get 48.5 degrees. So x is 48.5 degrees. We could then use either the cosine rule again, so the same again, or use the sine rule, because now we know opposites. So A, our 48.5 is opposite 15. Y is opposite 20. So with the sine rule, sine y over 20 equals sine answer 48.5 over 15. So times by 20. So that will be sine answer over 15 times 20, which is 0.998, and so on. And then shift sign, and we get 87.1 degrees. So we've got y is 87.1, and then we can just find the z by doing 180 minus our other two answers. I really should have saved the first one, so I'll do 180 minus this answer, and minus, I'll type in what I know, so it's shift cos 0.6625, and that's 44.35, 44.4. So z is 44.4 degrees. So there we know x, y, and z. One for you to try. Pause the video, give it a go. So you've got all three lengths again. You're going to have to use the cosine rule. So if we have big A, little a, b and c, we will have cos x equals 12 squared plus 8 squared minus 7 squared over 2 times 12 times 8. So type that in the calculator. And we get 53 over 64. Shift cos the answer, 34.1. So x is 34.1 degrees. I'm going to save that this time. So store that as A. Then we can use, now we've got opposites, we can use the sine rule. So we can have sine y over 8 equals sine 34.1 over 7. So let's get y by itself, or sine y by itself. That's sine answer over 7 multiplied by 8. That's sine y, shift sine, and that's 39.8. So y is equal to 39.8 degrees. And z, 180, minus the answer, minus the one we saved as a, and that is 106.1. Here's another question. Again, find the values of x, y, and z. This time we've got an angle with the two sides. We know the two sides next to it. So that's looks like a cosine rule question. If we have big A, this is little a, this is B and C. So we can use cosine rule to find x, and then we'll be able to use the sine rule to find the missing angle, and then 180 minus the other two angles. So the cosine rule, a squared equals b squared plus c squared minus 2bc cos a. So we're going to have x squared equals 8.5 squared plus 9.5 squared minus 2 times 8.5 times 9.5 cos 110. That's 217.7. Square root the answer. 14.8. Store that as a. So x we've got as 14.8 centimeters. Saved as a. We're going to need that. And then let's have opposites now. So angles on top. Sine y over 9.5 equals sine 110 over answer of 14.8. So sine 110 over answer times 9.5. That's sine y, so shift sine 37.2. So y is 37.2 degrees. And then we'll find z just by taking away from 180. So 180, take away 37.2, take away 110, and we have 32.8. Okay, one for you to try. Give this one a go. So it is different this time. We already have opposites. So we can use the sine rule first. Sine x over 14 equals sine 96 over 20. So we're going to have sine 96 over 20 times 14. That's sine x. So shift sine 44.1. So x is 44.1 degrees. And let's go straight for the other angle. Let's save it as a, just in case we need it. So that's a. We can find y, 180, minus the answer, minus 96, 39.9. 39.9 degrees. And then we have another length to find. So let's do another sine rule. So z is opposite y, and we'll have 20 and 96. So we're finding a side. So it's going to be z over sine 39.9 equals 20 over sine 96. So times both sides by sine answer. So we've got 20 over sine 96 times sine answer, and that's 12.9. So Z is 12.9 centimeters. Here's another one in triangle ABC. Let's draw it. ABC, it's not going to be drawn accurately. AB is 10 centimeters. A to C is 11 centimeters. And BAC is theta, where cos theta is 0.8. Find the length BC. So this is a cosine rule question. We can see we've got the angle and the two sides with the angle between it. And we're finding the other side. So it's a cosine rule. A squared equals B squared plus C squared minus 2BC cos A. So we've got X squared equals, I should have labelled it, big A, little a, B and C. 10 squared plus 11 squared minus 2 times 10 times 11 cos theta, which I can of course change into 0.8. And then we'll just type that into the calculator and that will give us x squared. So 10 squared plus 11 squared minus 2 times 10 times 11 times 0.8. That's 45. X squared is 45. So we want square root 45, which is 3 root 5. So give your answer in the form A root B, which we have. One for you to try. Pause the video and give it a go. So we have triangle ABC. B to C is 12. Angle BAC is 150. And angle ABC is theta. And we know sine theta is 0.2. Find the length AC, so x. So this time we haven't got a cosine rule, we have opposites. So we're finding x, so x over sine theta, which we can change into 0.2, equals 12 over sine 150. So x is 12 over sine 150 times sine theta, which I'll just write as 0.2. So 12 over sine 150 times 0.2, and we've got 4.8. And another question in triangle ABC. Again, draw it out. So A, B, C, 10, 11, 12. Find the area. So we've got 3 lengths. We need the area. We can't go from 3 lengths to the area. So we're going to find an angle. So we'll use the cosine rule to find an angle. It doesn't matter which one. So if I find this angle A, cos A equals B squared plus C squared minus A squared over 2BC. So if this is A, this is little a, these two are B and C. So 10 squared plus 11 squared minus 12 squared over 2 times 10 times 11. Ten squared plus 11 squared minus 12 squared over 2 times 10 times 11 We have 7/20. Shift cos, the answer, 69.5. So angle A is 69.5 degrees. Now we can use the area of a triangle. So the area is half AB sine C. And we're going to have to relabel it. So this is big C. The two next to it are A and B. So it's half times 10 times 11 times sine 69.5. And we get 51.5 centimeters squared. And that is the area. Okay, one for you to try. Give it a go. So again, triangle ABC. A to B is 20. A to C is 25. B to C is 30. We need to find the area of the triangle. So firstly, we need to find an angle. So it doesn't matter which one you find. It will work if you found any of them. I'll find this one again. So cos A equals, if this is big A, this is little a, these are B and C. So B squared plus C squared minus A squared over 2BC. Type it into the calculator. And that's 1/8. So shift cos the answer. That's cos an answer. Shift cos 1/8. 82.8 degrees. 82.8 degrees. So now we can relabel it. We want half AB sine C. So if we change this to C, that means these two will be A and B. So big C is next to A and B. So half times 20 times 25 sine answer. And we get 248.0. 248.0 centimeters squared.